Hey guys, so today I'm doing a pretty exciting video today for me. I'm going to apply at Sephora and MAC and all the beauty stores because I am hating my job, so I need to do something that I love, and makeup's what I love, so I'm gonna do that. So today is kind of a whole Sephora makeup, everything you can buy at Sephora, most of it, pretty much most of it. So yeah, let's get started. So one crazy tip that I have just found out to not crease your hair when you're pinning it back is put a card, playing card, and your clip, and clip it back, and then it doesn't crease. People are so smart. Oh, and also another very exciting thing is I got new lights. It's very exciting because my lights were really bad in here. They were like yellow and gross, and now I got some really nice ones. So that's exciting. So I'm going to use Smashbox first. This one's really good for oily skin. It's a photo finish in light. It's oil free. Really good for oily skin. So that's what I'm using. So you just want to use like a small amount, just a little pea shape, working your way out in the skin. Make sure you get your T-zone where it's most oily. And just work your way out. So I'm using my MAC Pro Long. I can't get away from it, so they can suck it. Just kidding. But yeah, so I'm just using a couple pumps of that. It's an NW20, so it's a really light, perfect shade for highlighting. Okay, so next I am using, I actually just bought this yesterday as well. It's a new well, not new to me, Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I actually really like it. It's 24-hour wear, it's full coverage, and yeah, really matches well to any skin type but yeah, it's really good. So I'm using that with my Sigma brush, just my flat kabuki, as always. It's wonderful, does wonders. So yeah, so a couple bumps of that on my hand here, and always again working outwards. And just keep those highlighted spots. Don't go over that, but you can see now with the color difference that it was actually doing something. Yeah, this foundation is super matte, great coverage. And like, if you're looking for that, like, it's pretty, I don't want to say thick because that kind of sounds bad, but like, I don't have that bad of skin, so I probably don't need this, but I love that look. So I love that matte, full coverage, just flawless look. And always your eyelid. Contouring. What I'm going to use is my favorite from NARS. It's Laguna, and a Sephora face blending brush. So this is a really nice one to get your perfect contouring line just to start. So I'm using that. It's a really nice, beautiful brown. So I'm just dabbing that in once, blowing that up, and start from the middle of the cheek, underneath the cheekbone, and push up. So that just gives you a nice line to work with. Okay. Next, to actually blend that kind of in so it doesn't just look like a straight dark line, because that doesn't look good, I'm using Hoola by Benefit, obviously my favorite, and just a blush brush, just a fluffy one, just so it's not super harsh. So I'm just using that. I'm just kind of blending that in. Next, I'm obsessed with Dallas by Benefit, as you've seen in my other videos. This time I'm using an angled brush. I'm kind of using this more as my blush today. I want to kind of go more of a darker blush. So I'm using this because all my blushes are pretty much pink. So just using that, swiping that across, just to really make my cheekbones stand out. And just up the temple a bit. So that is the face for now. Well, and then we gotta set the face. So setting all the powder is very important. Like the highlighting, to set that is super important, because I feel like this one doesn't crease as bad, but if you use some other kind of highlighters, I feel like it doesn't look so good. So I'm using MAC Mineralize Powder in Light Skin Finish Natural with Ace tapered brush from Sigma. So I'm just using that to apply. You don't want to sweep it because it will take it off, but you just kind of want to press it in on all the places that you highlighted, and that'll make the highlighting stick out even more. So that's setting that. So then to set just kind of the rest of the face, I'm using NARS Mountain. It's just another pressed powder foundation. It doesn't give a whole lot of coverage if you just kind of dab your larger brush in and just kind of pat it in to the areas that we put the foundation. Okay, next, eyebrows. I just actually bought this as well yesterday. I went shopping twice yesterday. Okay, so this is from Anastasia. I actually was watching a girl's YouTube video. I forget her name. I'll find her, I'll shout her out in this one. But she's told me about this Anastasia brow pencil. It's actually really good. And yeah, they have tons of colors, tons of shades to match anyone's hair color and everything. So I'm going to be using that Anastasia. This is in soft brown. Soft brown. And also with my Benefit Brow Pack in light. So first I'm just going to outline the under arch of my eyebrow, just in small sweeps. So just to give you that shape. So start here. So once you've outlined that, we're going to take our Benefit Pack, just the darker shade. It's more of like a wax. Just going to use that tiny little brush, that angle brush that they give you. And we're just going to go over that line again. Working your way up just a little bit because it is darker. We want so next, lips. I do lips halfway through because I feel like my lips are a weird color, which I'm probably crazy, but see, like they look weird. So I'm sticking with my Sephora theme, Makeup Forever. It's in Intense, Rouge Artist Intense 22. This is a super, super nude one. I've used it in a few of my videos, but it's really nice. So what I'm using, this isn't Sephora, but it's Eyebrow. Just a cheap one from Walmart. It's really, really good actually. Ooh, that's not the right one. That's pink. We don't want that. That's better. 405 Annabelle. It's like it's not completely nude, but it's a little darker than the lips, but that's what we want. We want our lips to stand out. So I'm using my Naked 2 palette. I always had the Naked 1 and I really liked it. And then I was hearing some bad stuff about this one, but I think I like it even better than the Naked 1. So yeah, it's really nice. It's got some nice colors and the packaging is sweet. And so this is for Elf C brush. So it's just a eyeshadow brush, just a fluffy one to put my base on. I'm just using some, actually it's kind of like a coppery look. It's really cute. I did it yesterday as well. So I'm gonna, obviously putting Half Baked on is the best color, and I'm glad they have it in both palettes. So Half Baked on the eyelid and up to the brow bone. And I just feel like with this eyeshadow primer, you can just pat it on and the makeup stays. Like you don't even have to sweep it, you just, oh, it's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm starting to like the eyeshadow primer again. It's just a little worrying when it was like super oily. But yeah, so that's a great color. Next, I'm using in the palette the YDK color. It's kind of, if you can see, you can't really tell, but it's kind of like a purpley red, but it's a little bit darker. So I'm going to use my crease brush, and I'm going to put that in the crease with that YDK color, because it is darker, so I kind of want to make some definition for my eyes. And just all the way to the bottom of the eyes, giving small motions. You can already tell it's a really nice color. So YDK again in the crease. Swipe that on. So that's the crease for now. See if we need to add anything later. But next I'm using a tapered blending brush from Sigma. So super fluffy and it's really good for blending. So now I'm using this chopper color. It's, you can't really tell, it's kind of red. Kind of reddish pink sparkle. Really nice, goes well with all these colors. So I'm using that and just blending that into the crease. And the brush does all the work for you. You just need to sweep it. And then, same to the other eye. I'm just going to put a really light color just underneath my brow bone just to give it a little highlighting. So I'm using the Booty Call. Great names for all these things, like Half Baked, Booty Call. Just putting that underneath the brow. But yeah, so that's the eyes there. Next we're going to just put just a tiny bit of the YDK underneath the eyes. So that YDK with that crease brush, just okay, so next we're going to put some eyeliner on, just a little bit, just so, just to let it pop a bit. This isn't Sephora, this is L'Oreal, just kind of a cheaper one, but works great still. We're just going to lightly sweep that on top of the eyelash line. I don't want a harsh line, so I'm just kind of going in small sweeps again, like how we said with the eyebrows. Once you do the top of the lashes, I just go into my waterline and then into my eyelashes just a little bit in the bottom, just to give that extra definition. Next I'll be doing my false lash application. First, what I do is I put just a teeny layer of mascara on it, just so you've got something to build it on. And mine are pretty light, so you kind of want it to blend with the dark lashes, but you don't want to go too dark, because then you'll be able to see them. So I'm going to be using my Ardell 103s. They're they're pretty thick, which I like, and they fit my eyes really well. Like I don't need to cut them or anything, and they're really good. So what I like to do is I kind of like to make the arch a little bit. Just kind of hold them like that so they get in that shape that you want for your eyes. So just put a small layer of glue on the line, and we want to let it sit for at least 30 seconds. So there's the eyelashes. next, don't forget your bottom lashes. Weird. So all fluff today. But that's the final look today. Hopefully Sephora loves it. Now, what to wear?